I apologize. I said see you in a few days, and the few days turned into a week, and I'm here. Not to say that I wasn't thinking about the space and being able to show up fully present. Meow. Yes, Wilfred, of course, wants to say hi. Yes, you've been blessed by Wilfred's nuzzle. Oh, there she goes. Um, I have a feeling there was a reason why. Well, not just that I have a feeling that there was a reason why. There was that gap or that space for each and every one of us. And it was to remind us of our own capacity to support ourselves during this time. And this time that we're referring to is not just the personal journey that we're on, but as a collective, as this wonderful community in this space. Thank you, by the way. As always, it's my honor to show up and create these containers. And I'll always say this, but it's also such a gift to share this space and to exist in the presence of each and every one of you that show up with such intention and presence. Thank you. But not just your own personal journey, the collective's experience, but the world, life itself. We're going through such an intense shift and what is that? Collision of different energies. And I remember before I talked about static, and it was hard to listen. Now it feels like it's our noise, not, yes, the outside world and the static is there, but it's less kind of in your face right now. It's less pervasive, which is interesting because it's always there. I mean, mobile data, Wi-Fi, just electricity, just everywhere. Chatter, online consumption, everything is static. But that's the thing. It's not that right now that's kind of deterring you from being able to connect. It's your mind. It's the noise within. And interestingly enough, it's like this contrast between the hum, the lull, the spaciousness and the emptiness of these moments that your mind is desperately filling with just stories. So the message is loud and clear. Honk. One word. Listen. Listen. Quiet your mind. When was the last time you truly listened to the voice inside? When? Not the immediate voice that is quick to jump to a story, a narrative, the whisper of inadequacy, doubt, fears, worries, anxiety, impatience, regret, the looping, the spiraling, the rumination, the planning, the judgment is exhausting. Even the wanting to do what's right and not wanting to make mistakes. It's like, what, Kai? What do you mean by listen? It's getting still enough to hear the truth that you're okay. You've always been okay. It's just that there's a veil over that realization. And right now it's being able to acknowledge the truth that you're okay, and the patience to sit in the stillness until you recognize that. And it's easier said than done. But let's all hold each other's hands. Please. I'm like, please. And infuse this space with the intention for each and every one of us to be able to sit in that stillness, in this presence, in this unwavering kindness and tenderness towards ourselves, to trust and surrender and let go. Let go. To be able to just be and welcome life itself to unravel the truth for all of us. Let's amplify that intention in this space so that every one of us that even just grazes this channel, this video, even if they don't reach this point, 8 minutes, just even to kind of grace it, to impart that energy and intention to each and every one of the beautiful souls that hop on social media or online or reach out to any form of self-soothing and distraction or attempt at connection. May their presence be enveloped, how do you pronounce it? Enveloped with an undeniable comfort and peace that you won't doubt that it's the divine holding your heart and reminding you that you are one with everything. Life update. It's like Shark Turn. August 19. This is a timeless message, but just looking at the clock right now, for everyone who's, checking these videos in real time, if there's such a thing as real time. What a trip August has been. And it's so interesting. Let's just plant a seed for the people, the beautiful souls that are going to get to watch this in the future. I mean, for everyone that's watching it right now, let's just plant a seed. Hello, you beautiful soul. If you don't know what we're doing here, click the channel and kind of explore. Read the comments, explore, watch with us, and yeah, sending you so much love and a playful curiosity to explore and say hello to this community. So anyway, going back. Yes, I've been... what was the other book I read? The Surrender Experiment, if you're not familiar with that, by Michael Singer. It's it's very verbose, but it's an interesting read about just surrendering to the flow of life, to the flow of the universe. And I do know that that's what I've been doing in these containers, showing up and trusting and surrendering and it's a devotion to each and every one of the beautiful souls that show up here. And at the same time, for myself, as an act of service, to connect to all the beautiful souls that drop by. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but yeah, the update is I've been reading just books, and after the 30-day no contact, which happened just a few weeks ago, just being able to realize that, and this is gonna sound, I don't know, you know what, I don't know how this is gonna sound for you, and to realize that it was never about the other. This was always about me, you. Like, how safe do you feel in your home? Your home. How I was gonna say confident, but how much do you surrender in the truth that you're okay, no matter what? Like, to be able to truly widen your horizon beyond this existence. Like I wrote in my notebook a few months ago, be in awe. The question that I wrote was, how do you open your heart to receive? And then the first thing I wrote was, be in awe. What can I do today to make room to receive? Be in awe of life. Look for all the small reminders, ever present reminders of what a miracle this life is. Your heartbeat, the blood coursing through your veins, each and every cell or atom in your body that makes up you, that is actually just light entering your eyes, that your mind is creating a picture of. Like, physics has already said nothing exists. It's like a construct. Gravity, Earth, this massive ball just floating in space. Another creature. There's another creature. Like, if you kind of shift your awareness, there is this orange furry creature right there. Oh, oh. She might not be able to speak, not communicate in language, but there is this little creature right there. The stars, the sun, the wind, everything, all of the reminders to be in awe, to let go into uncertainty, because we really have no control. And then the other one is be in the act of joy. Like, what is your soul's expression in this life? What is it that you create? It can even be just simple as the way you smile to a stranger in the morning, or how you say hello, or the intentionality in the words that you speak when you communicate. The way you sing, even if you think you're not good, but your heart dances to the tune of your quirky, rendition of a song. Ooh, for those of you who cook, that act of joy to prepare a meal, the act of joy of connecting to these strangers that I might not ever meet, but connect with in the beautiful, energetic way. Resonance, recognition. What can I do today to make room to receive? When you set your intentions and you show up every day for it. Like this. I was gonna say, what day are we? We're done with the 30-day no contact. So, I was thinking to, you know what? I'm just gonna show up like this. Tune in, listen, connect, share. I hope you know that in the pauses is such a beautiful connection of vulnerability and trust. And thank you for sharing space in not just in resonating with the message and the conversation, but also in the moments where I'm just hanging out and sitting here and being with. We'll see each other again in a few days.